think about that for a second. 22 packs, 1 SR, no hits, and man, that's crazy. Hey folks, today I'm going to be opening 10 packs, or I think it's actually 12 packs of the EB01. I got these off of a vendor on TCG Player. It's a really fun set. I've opened a box before and a handful of packs, but not too many. But first I want to talk a little bit about dead packs, and because I honestly believe I've just gotten scammed. I know in a lot of my videos I've talked about dead packs, I've mentioned them. But here, I want to show you a little something. These are 10 packs I bought off of TCG Player, a vendor who I won't name because, you know, it is only 10 packs. So it's difficult to draw a concrete conclusion from just 10 packs. But based on the odds, you know, 10 packs, let's just say in a box of 24, you're guaranteed at least 2 hits and 6 or 7 SRs. So with 10 packs, I know you're a little below half, but you should probably still be expecting a hit. So that means an alt art, a secret rare, an SP, something to that effect. If you don't get any, then, well, not great, but you know, that still's not very conclusive. But given that there's 6 or 7 SRs in a box, with 10 packs you really should be expecting an SR at the very minimum, and more likely 2 to 3. Well, here are the cards that I literally pulled out of this pack a couple of days ago, and quickly you can see this is all the cards I got out of there, and nothing but rares, commons, and uncommons. The odds of that happening out of 10 packs is astronomical. You know, I don't know the figures right off the top of my head, but just imagine you buy a new box of cards, you got 24 packs. Just try and open 10 packs without getting even an SR. You would go through box after box after box. So to be perfectly honest, I will never buy from this vendor again. And like, my advice to you is not, you know, distrust everybody and not buy loose packs, but be smart about it. One thing that I like to do, and I didn't in this case, because frankly, they were really cheap, and I don't hold it against anybody who wants to sell dead packs, but for God's sakes, at least list them. Say, hey, these are only $1.50 because I know there's no hits in it. You may be able to get an SR, but etc., etc. Be honest about it. But when I buy loose packs, for the most part, I like to stick to vendors that are selling a large amount. You know, if you see someone selling 90 to 100 to 200 packs, it's not likely that someone opened enough boxes to accumulate that many dead packs. So there's a good chance they're legit. Now, of course, someone could have, you know, listed 200 packs and they're just down to the last 10, and now it looks a little suspicious, like, oh gosh, they're only selling 10 packs. Well, just keep that in mind. And frankly, you know, my advice would be to just kind of stick to vendors. Once you test somebody and you get some decent hits out of their packs, just take a mental note or even a legitimate note to yourself that that vendor seems to sell live packs, and vice versa. If you take a risk like I did, bought just 10 packs and you literally got absolutely nothing, then hey, that's a really good sign to just log that in your mind and not buy from them again. But with that said, let me see here. I'm not going to show you the name because I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. This one, let's see, I've got the invoice right here. I did get these off TCG Player, again for $3 a piece, so that's a very good price. I don't recognize the seller. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe if it gets bad enough, I will start to warn people. But again, small sample size. It's hard to really accuse somebody. But hey, you know what? I've opened a lot of single packs just like this off TCG Player and had great luck. Normal luck, I would say. But you know, I have run into a couple, at least with this one and one before, that it really looked fishy. But with that said, let's get to the stripping and see what happens here. Let's actually, you know, use this as an experiment. As I get down to with just 2 left, that'll be 10 packs. And you can just kind of imagine how hard it would be to go through that many packs and not get so much as an SR. So leader pack, obviously, no, nothing's coming to that. There is one vendor on TCG right now that I bought from a couple of times, loose packs, called Devastation, and they deal in high volume. And I have opened single packs from them and had what I would consider normal pulls. So that's one for sure that I trust. There's a couple others out there again that deal in high volume that I trust. But like I said, if I were you, I would keep track and keep good notes and eventually develop a list of vendors that you trust for single packs, because it is a good way to save money. Usually when vendors are selling single packs, they do discount it quite a bit. Unfortunately, sometimes that means it is a bad actor and they're discounting it so much because they know there's nothing in the pack, but they don't warn you. So I hate to say it, but here we go. This is the 6th pack. That's a quarter of a box, where you would really have probably expected to hit at least an SR by now. So not enough info to call it yet, but it's not looking too good. Yeah, so half of the pack's down, 6 packs, that's a quarter of a box, and we've got nothing so far. Not looking good. And if you're curious, you know, maybe you're not familiar with the dead pack or how it would come about, I'll explain that here. But basically, there's a lot of people out there that buy several boxes, several cases, and they start opening them. And as you can imagine, as you're going through a box and you've now pulled 3 hits, you know there's no more hits left in that box. Now, if it's only a 2-hit box, then you're going to keep pulling until the box is empty because you're hoping for that 3rd hit. But if it is indeed a 3-hit box, once you get down to, you know, pack whatever, 20, 21, 22, sometimes I've actually had a 3-hit box where I had 11 packs left over when I got my 3 hits, so I knew those were now dead packs. So usually you have more than 11 left. So we did finally get an SR at least. But yeah, that's just like I said, it's something to watch out for. I hate to say it because it's very dishonest, but there are dishonest vendors out there. And TCG Player, as you know, there's a lot of individual people. It's not even a store. So that's another thing to look out for. Someone who has a storefront and they're just selling through TCG is probably a little bit more likely to be legit. I hate to, because I'm a small time vendor too. I sell a few cards here, a few boxes there, and I don't want to warn people away from anyone who's kind of like small potatoes, but it's just something to consider. So we're sitting on one SR, and that was 10 packs right there. So already we're almost as bad as the 10 packs of 2 legends that I opened that were pretty suspect. We got last pack, so pack number 12, half a box now, and we've only gotten one SR. Again, not conclusive, but I would say that's pretty suspicious, given that statistically, a box having 7 SRs with half a box, you think you should at least get 3. I literally just opened 12 packs and got 1 SR, so not too good. I probably just got ripped off again. I'll have to go back, and I'm going to look at this vendor and see what other things they sell. But again, another reason to kind of just stick to vendors that sell in high volume, vendors that seem like they have a storefront, a vendor that you trust, you've tried, and you know that their product is good. Anyway, hope you got some good information out of this. I definitely didn't get any good cards out of these now 22 packs. Literally, think about that for a second. 22 packs, 1 SR, no hits, and man, that's crazy. So lesson learned probably from me, and hopefully you take this advice and kind of are just careful with who you buy from. Thanks for watching.